So I think the conclusion that we came into the last video was that eventually we will see, I think a German-Russian war. I don't know how long it's going to take, and it really depends on like where the borders continue to expand with these two nations. I know it seems like Germany's continuing to expand towards the east, while Russia is continuing to expand more into Europe. So yeah, I think that if there is ever any sort of border friction, I think it'll break out. Now, in the last video, I was kind of dissing the Russian military size, and, they have gotten a lot better. I know that, previously when we checked in on this, they were not looking so good. But yeah, no, they're back to, over 250,000 men, so they are looking a bit better. I don't know. I just feel like because Russia's so spread out, that's the problem, is that any big nation is going to have trouble deciding, when, or I guess kind of just orchestrating where to send their regiments to. Russia always seems to have a few regiments staying in eastern Russia, which is smart, I guess, because they're afraid of China. And China can ultimately be just the game breaker of Russia right now. But Russia has a tough time, I think, figuring out exactly how many troops to send over towards Europe. Now, personally, I think a human player would just say go all in and just, send everything to the European front and clean up those wars really fast. But that's really not what the AI is doing right now. So the USA currently has the biggest... Wait a second. That's not right. Oh, now China does. I think just now China just got a bigger army than the USA, just right now. India's catching up fast, though. They have about half the size as China, but they're catching up fast. Again, India and Russia cannot team up together and to face China just yet, but it's getting closer. Now, here's Germany, though. Germany at almost 1 million troops. They're at 3/4 of a million. So they're building up pretty fast, and this is a surprising one. Look at Saudi Arabia, in a region that really no one that's powerful is in. I mean, Saudi Arabia, and they've got some alliances too. The Arabians could go after, the Saudis, I should say, could go after Egypt. They go after Ethiopia. They go after some pretty big foes in Africa, and they could really mess up the balance of power that happens there. But the Saudis have been really quiet. Very, very quiet. Malaya's probably the biggest dark horse in this campaign. I don't think anyone ever predicted that Malaya or Indonesia or Malaysia, you know what I mean? Anybody that started off in that region would be this powerful, but Malaya is so strong, and yeah, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked. Mexico's looking pretty good too, surprisingly enough. 350,000 men in their army. We have Italy pretty good. Italy actually is surprising too. Italy much stronger than France and Spain. Well, not much stronger, but yeah, stronger than France and Spain. Japan's strong. Russia actually has... Looks like Russia's gone down a little bit here. Oh, maybe when yeah, it looks like, oh, well, they've been going down because they're involved in a war. That's why. Yeah, that's why. But yeah, look at South Korea here too. Still around, barely still around, but still a huge military, and they're guaranteed by the USA, so that's another big deal. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what's going on. Let's check in on the other wars. If there's anything else broken out yet. Something new popped up. It was actually between France and Italy. Ooh. Germany and Spain have decided to join. Oh, that's a big one. That is exactly what we said in the last video. No freaking way. No freaking way. This was actually, but it happened in a completely different way. It was actually France declaring war on Italy, and obviously France called in Spain and Germany. Wow. Now, Germany is at war with Croatia, but that's fine because Croatia's done. They have to kind of worry about Ukraine, but Ukraine, I don't think is going to get open borders through Hungary or Poland, so I think they're going to be okay. I'm very interested on this war because I've always wanted to see exactly how much Great Britain is going to contribute. Now, obviously, Spain and Portugal is going to go at it. They'll be completely distracted in Iberia for probably like 2-3 years. So it leads France and Germany versus Italy. Now, Italy might be strong, but they're not going to be able to do it alone. Germany's huge. I want to see exactly how much the British AI is going to contribute, and I don't think they will. I think the British army is going to stay in the British Isles. Why would they go out into continental Europe and just get bashed? You know what I mean? So maybe this alliance isn't as strong as we thought. But then again, the British do have their navy. They do have a navy, and if the German and French forces get far enough into southern Italy, then yeah, maybe you could send over a small force of British troops, go after and siege Berlin or Paris or something like that. I mean, really quick. Try it at least. I mean, they're definitely going to do a number on the German fleet, that's for sure. They will do that. Let's go ahead and slow down the speed. Check the ledger again. Russia now is at war with Poland. Oh my goodness. Jeez. Madagascar is not doing so well. Germany hasn't peaced out with Croatia. Yep, Finland is gone. They actually left Lithuania alone, surprisingly. Wait a second. Wait a second. How did that happen? That doesn't make any sense. They probably peaced out with Finland, peaced out with Lithuania, then went to war with Poland. Poland called back Lithuania. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm guessing. Oh my goodness, Russia. Jeez. Oh man, so aggressive. Oh jeez, this is crazy. This is crazy. All right, we'll have to see. I mean, huge wars going on in Europe right now. Now, India didn't get called in. Russia is by themselves, at war with Poland, Switzerland. Who is this? Bosnia, Lithuania. This should easily go, I think, towards Russia's favor, but I think Russia's going to be quiet after this. I think Poland's going to be surprising to them. I think that the Polish army will definitely surprise the Russians. And I think this is going to go pretty one-sided here. Let's check in on if Spain starts to win their war here. I think this is probably going to favor Spain, but I don't know. Right now, I don't see where the Spanish troops are at. They're actually helping out with Italy a little bit too much. Yeah, but Italy's getting pretty wrecked right now. I mean, I had no idea Germany had that big of a military. What is Poland doing over here? Poland's not... Why are you in German lands, Poland? Oh, you're trying to probably move through... Yeah. Maybe you didn't have... Oh, you're being blockaded. That's right, because the Russians... I forgot they control so many provinces in the Baltic Sea. So, yeah, Poland got really lucky getting military access. But even with some... There's going to be a point where that's not going to help out. Because these are all straits. And if Russia was smart, they'll move out towards, you know, some parts of these sea tiles, and they'll, you know, make sure that nothing can move there. It's too late now, because Poland's already sent over their entire military back towards mainland Poland, but still, pretty big deal. Oh, you know what? You know what? I didn't realize this. I'm pretty sure Russia took more provinces in West Lithuania. I think that's what happened. So yeah, look at this. There's 100 stack of Polish units. Russia's not ready yet. Russia's not ready. They're building things. They're building a whole bunch, but they're not ready to face 100 stack of Polish regiments. Oh my goodness. Did you make a mistake, Russia? We'll see. It looks like you did, though. It definitely looked like you did. It certainly looks like Italy made a mistake. Well, that wasn't an offensive war by Italy. That was an offensive war by France, which was a smart move. Spain kind of going after... Where is the Spanish regiments that occupied this province? Where are they at? I have no idea. Germany actually going to help out, I think, Spain going after Portugal a little bit here. This would be a smart time for Algeria to join in. Any other wars that popped up? Russia's at negative 31 war score already with Poland. Wow, that is really early to be that low. That is fast. And once again, this is I think the second or third time we've seen Italy get completely dominated by both Germany and France. Italy might have Italy needs to find some sort of an alliance. Italy cannot do this by themselves because Great Britain is not helping. Or Great Britain won't help. Their navies are going to, blockade in the English Channel and, in the North Sea, but that's it. And that's not going to give you back too much war score. How much does France have? 14 war score. Okay. It's not super one-sided, but yeah. Wonder if anything's going to happen with Croatia. I don't know what Germany was trying to do there. All right, so where are the Polish troops at? Here they are. They're going after this small sliver of Russian lands. Russia really has got to get their stuff together, man. You got to get your stuff together. You got to unite. You got to be able to fight 100 of these Lithuanian and Polish troops. Right now, you're not grouped together. You got a bunch of one-stacks that are like really unorganized, running around with their heads cut off, pretty much what it looks like. I can't believe they took over all of Finland, though. Finland just, boom, gone like that. And they're starting to control so much of Scandinavia. Dang. Let's check in again. We have a new war that popped up. Hungary versus Romania. Hungary's brought in Bulgaria and Belarus. Belarus? And this might be a pretty bad time for Romania. It might be. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be so good. I didn't realize Hungary had that many troops. They've got 41. They got a 41 stack. Whereas Romania only has 26. So yeah, there's going to be a continual back and forth in East Europe. Kind of no big surprise there. That's been something that's been going on for a really long time now. All right, so Russia is making progress. They're getting rid of some of those occupied provinces. The problem is that this 80 stack is about to go wipe this 43 stack of Germans because Russia had not they haven't orchestrated. So I don't think anything is going to result from this war. I think it's going to end in a stalemate. I think it's going to take too long for the Russian AI to get their stuff together. They do not have their stuff together. That is, to say the least. I don't know why they're not uniting them. Why are you distracted so much right now? Yep, and Romania and Bulgaria doing a huge number against Romania. Hungary and Bulgaria doing a huge number against Romania. And Italy is almost just completely destroyed right now. Portugal's completely destroyed, so boom. Once they grab, I imagine they're going to go after Sicily. I don't know if they'll do Sardinia. Somebody might do Sardinia at some point. But I think at that point, you've got Portugal and Italy done. They're out of the war. They're not going to separate peace. Obviously, they can't. They're going to go after Great Britain. Somebody, I think, is going to make a landing in Great Britain. We saw it happen before. I can't remember if it was France or Germany before, but they were able to do it. Now, it depends on naval sizes. Right now, France looks like they're going to win, I think, one of the first wars here. Ooh, this is bad. This is really bad for France, because look at this. There's 100. There we go. And then they're going to move this way, I'm guessing. I don't know what happened. It went by really fast. Something happened. I think France got lucky, though. Looks like they didn't lose anything. Germany's still worth Croatia for some reason. I don't know why. France has gotten 31 war score. Russia's at negative 43. I don't know how it's so... How is that so bad? They don't have that much control. Well, there you go. So Poland's going to get something. Poland's definitely going to get something, and Poland's going to look good. And this is good because Poland needs it when you have a foe like Germany just off to the west kind of doing whatever they want. But I feel bad for Poland right now. They're really sandwiched in between some very scary foes. Poland and Germany. Germany and Russia. Not fun to be in between. Especially when you consider both of their alliance. Russia allied to India, Germany allied to all of Western Europe. I mean, that's not fun. Spain is separate peace with Portugal. I forgot about this province here, Great Britain, in Iberia. Completely forgot about that. So Portugal's not looking so Portuguese with the loss of this province. Looks like the English still control, or I guess the British still control the English Channel. 120 ships kind of moving back and forth. I don't think we're going to see any sort of landing on the British Isles just yet. They have made it on Sicily, though. So the Italian war is almost up. Yeah, this war is almost up. Did another big war pop up? It feels like it. Yes, it did. Oh my gosh. Ooh, yeah, I can feel it. Like, I can feel it in the game when a big war pops up like that because it starts stuttering. And I'm like, oh, crap. Like, when it stutters that bad, I know that a huge war just broke out. And I know that it's either China or... Not even the USA can make the game stutter that much. I felt it. I felt China was in a war because it was just stuttering. This is bad. If you were rooting for Russia, Russia's all their progress, I think it's going to be lost right here. At least in Eastern Russia. Now, the good thing about this, oh my gosh, they called in Malaya and North Korea. But Russia, wait a second. Oh, but Russia called in India. South Korea, Norway doesn't matter. Is Norway a vassal or something? No, okay. I was just wondering about that. All right. So we've been waiting for this moment for a really, really long time. Russia versus China with India's help. Now, the problem is Malaya. Malaya is so strong. And it was going to have to be just China if they wanted to do this. But because Malaya has also joined in, Malaya's so good. I love Malaya. They're like the biggest dark horse I've ever seen in an AI-only battle. I had no idea they were going to be this powerful. Pretty incredible. So, India, there's no way. I mean, you got lucky. A lot of your troops aren't in former Iranian lands, so that's good. But, ooh, this ain't good. This is not good. You don't have much time, too. I mean, you have probably a year to face the Chinese alone before the Malayans start to... I'm thinking, and they've got a huge navy, they're going to land in Sri Lanka. And then they're going to move their way to the southern part of the subcontinent of India, and, ooh, that's going to be bad. Now, best case scenario, China will be more distracted with the north against Russia and South Korea, because South Korea is strong. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so there goes Italy. How about Madagascar? They're fine. Let's just kind of double check on the other wars before I just completely get lost in on Eastern Asia. Let's check in on what Poland takes. They might take a lot. Wow. Wow, Russia. Now, what I was saying is that Eastern Russia is not super valuable lands. Most of the valuable lands that Russia controls is in Western Russia. So Poland could do more damage here technically than China, but it depends. China's going to be really distracted. They're fighting 2 big fronts, technically maybe even 3, because you got to worry about the Korean Peninsula. Now, North Korea can't help that much because they don't have that many regiments. China can do it, though. I mean, China's got so many forces, unless Japan somehow gets involved. But Japan's not allied to anybody. Yeah, this is still going to be pretty one-sided. I mean, I would have loved to have seen this war broken out between just China versus all their alliances, versus all the Russian alliances, but yeah, that did not happen. And Malaya just makes it unfair. Malaya just makes it completely unfair because, yeah, they're already here. Well, let's see how much fight India puts up. I mean, they're engaging. They're engaging the Chinese with no leader and with a crossing penalty and a rough terrain penalty, but hey, they're doing it. At least they don't care. They're ready to die. But no, they're going to win that battle. They're going to win that battle. I don't know how many other battles. They're going to win like the first battle, and that's it. Why is this width so much... Oh, never mind. I was going to talk about the army width size or whatever, but no, that's... I thought that India had an advantage, but no, they're the same. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. Now, the USA didn't get pulled down, right? No, they didn't. Because this was a separate... South Korea decided to do this on their own. Poland hasn't peaced out yet. Has Madagascar done anything? Another war is broken out. Mexico versus Peru. Yep. Mexico's called in Argentina. Smart alliance there. Ooh, that's not going to go so well against Brazil. Yeah. Maybe not a smart choice. Mexico's got a big military, though. I will say that. Hey, what's this? What's going on here? Oh, that's right. That's that French colony, I think. Or something under France. It's definitely something under France, for sure. All right, so China's already going after Russia. They didn't take any time off. They've got such a huge force that they can fight India, Russia, and South Korea. And I know South Korea is small, but they have over, I think, 100 troops in there. They did have over 100 troops in their army. But they're going to wipe them out, and obviously, you know, every front that China gets rid of, it makes it, you know, harder and harder for the alliance to keep up. Now, I'm thinking that it's mainly going to be Malaya versus India. I don't think China's going to invest too much. But where is the Malayan army? This is only 75 stacks, so it's not huge. Russia, or actually India, is over in Chinese lands, surprisingly enough. Where are they at? They're not sending over everything. So there you go, India. That's really good. They have not sent over everything. They've sent over maybe 100,000 men, and that's it. India being pretty aggressive, surprisingly aggressive. Anything else that's popped up? Germany's still at war with Croatia. Jeez, come on, man. Algeria and Morocco. I didn't even know Morocco was still around. Oh, Morocco is that island. Morocco just controls, I think, is the Canaries or something? Oh, no, they still have one province. Never mind. And Cape Verde. Okay, there you go, Algeria. Continuing to go after Morocco. And that's how you really gained your strength, was going after Morocco. That was a smart choice there a long time ago. Look at all these ships being built by German and French... the German and French alliance. Maybe they are trying to go after the British Isles now because they've pieced out with everybody else. Italy's done. They're not going after Sardinia. They're not wasting their time with that. Has Poland pieced out with Russia yet? Not yet. So pretty much, and I forgot about this, but China's seen no resistance from East Russia. Because remember, Russia, I think, has lost like everything. I think Poland has done such a bad, just such a number to the Russian military that Russia's done. They have nothing left. This might be really, really good for Poland and Lithuania potentially, but we'll see. But anyways, guys, I'm going to have to stop right there. Wow. Big changes are coming. Maybe a massive power, maybe being destroyed here. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.